Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while since I posted. Not much going on in the winter, so I got a request to do an oil change and oil filter change on the Metro here. I'm not going to do that because I don't need to change the oil. Um, I did the tune-up before I put it away for the season. I did just take it out and run it for a bit. Start on the first pull. Hasn't been run in a month. So here we go. First, what you want to do is you want to take it out and run it for a while. You want to get that oil nice and loose so it'll drain better. Then what I like to do is I like to roll it back on a piece of plastic, painter's plastic. I like to try to not make a big mess. And then you want to take your oil pan here, slide that under. Down here. You want to take this flap, push that up, slide the oil pan under. Then you want to take your 3/4 socket, take off your drain plug, and it'll drip right down into the oil pan. It might get on, the frame or whatnot underneath. You can just wipe that off after you're done. It's not a big deal. It's just a minute amount. Then after about a minute or so of letting the oil drain, unscrew the oil cap and let the air get in there. It'll really push out the oil really fast. When that's pretty much just dripping out ever so gently, line this part of the Metro up with paper towel, because as soon as you unscrew the oil filter, whatever oil is left in the oil filter is just going to just drop out and just go everywhere. So I learned that the hard way the first time. It made a big mess, and then I had to clean up entire underneath, and it spilled down under the belt cover and all, and it just became real messy. So line this up with a ton of paper towel. You'll still need to clean it up after, but it won't be horrible like my experience. To get this off, you're going to need a big pair of pliers. The dealer put mine on so tight that I needed to grab a big pair of pliers and basically just grab it, squeeze it, and just pull with all my might until it came off. Then once I got it off, I threw it right into a plastic bag that I had waiting for it because I knew there would be oil in it. And you want to clean the ring around the oil filter with some paper towel before you put the new one on. This way it makes a nice seal. There's also going to be a rubber ring around the oil filter. You're going to want to lube that up first with some fresh oil so it'll make a nice seal and minimize your leaks. When you put this on, you want to hand tighten it only. Don't grab it with any pliers and try to force it on there or make it extra tight. You don't want to damage this thing. So just put it on hand tight. Make sure it's nice and tight, because you don't want to start it up and have oil shooting out everywhere. I've never done that, and I don't plan on ever doing that. But that would not be pretty. And yeah, that's about it. Just put your drain plug back in. After you put the oil filter back on, put your drain plug back in, put a funnel in, and then put in 2 quarts of oil. What I use is, I got some up here. I use some Quaker State. It's like $4.50, I think, at AutoZone. I use Quaker State to everything. It lasts and does a good job. And also, another tip, if you're not using your Metro every day, or really any Kawasaki motor for that matter, get some fuel stabilizer. Kawasaki's do not like to run on old gas. So this will keep your gas nice and fresh. If you're like me and only cut a few lawns a week, your gas sticks around quite a while. So that works out pretty well for me. Just to give you a quick little tour here. These are all my gas cans. This no spill here is gas oil mix. It's so much better than using any other gas can because I can turn it like this and gas just doesn't pour out because I have to hold this button in for it to pour. That's a really good feature, especially with the smaller stuff that's a pain in the butt to refuel with, say, a normal can where you pop this yellow cap off and as soon as you turn it, it just pours right out. And this big no spill is for the Metro. Got my trimmer hanging up there and my edger hanging up over here. I'm probably going to replace these before the season gets started with the top of the line ones. I already have the high capacity speed feed head sitting here for the 280 SRM 280 because the SRM 280 comes with like the shittiest head on the planet. So I already bought that in anticipation. But yeah, that's how you change the oil quickly and efficiently on the Metro or really any commercial walk behind. Then when you take the oil out of the oil pan, I like to pour it in here because it's got this nice little drain plug over here. Then I take that dirty oil, put it in an old Cran raspberry container, and then I take this to AutoZone and drop it off, and then they recycle it for free. So that's the easy, clean way on how to do your oil change and oil filter change. Maybe next time I have to change my oil and oil filter, I will make an actual video of me changing it and not just talking about changing it, and you'll get a better understanding. Have any more requests, just let me know. I'll try to make some videos.